I am testing the knowledge of the game with good old face that you'll know, of course, Distant Coder, because he likes to think he knows everything about the game and rulings and such. But how much does he actually remember about the cards he's played? How many details is he really that certain of?
I know everything. What do you mean? I can...
Yeah?
Okay, if it's cards that I've played before, I can guarantee you I will actually know them.
Alright, so your first card
Okay.
to have a look at today, we'd like to get a good collection of mostly cards you've played, or staples, or famous cards, banned cards, and such, so there shouldn't be anything you haven't seen before.
Okay, epic.
So you like Unchained, so let's start with your
like
known
Unchained.
deck. Here's an Unchained card for
Of course you pick Wailing of all goddamn things. What's if you link summon Unchained Link monster? I'm pretty sure every Unchained card is worded the same way. And it wouldn't have a once per turn on the first effect. It would simply say, you can only use each effect of Wailing of the Unchained Souls once per turn. Final answer.
You are absolutely correct, that is
Let's
exactly
go!
what Unchained.
All the Unchained spell traps say that. They all say you can only use each effect of X card once per turn. Chat spam
I thought this one
PogChamp.
might be decent. this is a good starter, but let's see if we can get this next one.
Epic. Nibiru. Oh my god, okay. During the main phase, if your opponent normal or special summoned, your attack defense becomes the combined original attack and defense. No, the token says this token's original attack and defense becomes the combined original, the combined attack and defense of the tributed monsters.
Actually, it doesn't.
It doesn't? No! Deadass! Deadass! The token's original attack
doesn't.
becomes that. No!
It doesn't.
Huh?
It does not say that.
Does it not specify if your opponent normal or special summon? Does it just say summon 5 times? Those are my 2 guesses. There's nothing else on this card that seems off for me. Oh, I haven't even looked at like stats and shit. The defense! It's 600 defense! I'm an idiot.
Congratulations, indeed it is the defense of Nibiru.
Dude, I didn't even look at the stats. I just read the effect. I was like, this seems amogus. So holy fuck.
Forbidden Droplet.
Send any number of... Dude, I've never, like, actually read this card. I've just always, like, assumed I knew what it did. In response to this card's activation, your opponent cannot activate cards or the effects of cards. Whoa, that seems weird. Isn't it? It's neither player can respond with the same type of card. Not just the opponent. That's my answer.
Final answer.
That's my answer. Yeah.
Code, I'm very sorry, but I changed nothing about this card. It is exactly standard effect.
That is such a weird way to write these goddamn cards, man.
Shipyard, you've just been playing this, so hopefully you should be able to note all...
Planet Patrol monsters you control gain 500 attack. No, they don't gain defense. They only gain attack.
Correct. That's
Yeah,
not the only change
they
here,
only
though.
gain attack. There's more? Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna tell you. There's 3 changes. You gotta tell me what they all are at once, and then we'll just take that
3
as your final answer.
changes. Okay. So they don't gain defense. For each Plunder Patrol card in your spell and trap zone, you can only use each of the following effects of Plunder Patrol Shipyard once per turn. You can discard 1 card, add a Plunder Patrol. No, adds a Plunder Patrol card, not just monster. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 Plunder Patrol card in your spell and trap zone. Return that target to the hand, and if you do, set this card. It's not an end if you do. It is not an end if you do, because even if the card is removed, it still sets itself. So it either... Okay, it either sets itself, and if you do, returns the card, or it's an also. I think it sets itself, and if you do, return the card.
So what are your 3 final answers for this one?
It doesn't boost defense. It can add any Plunder Patrol card, not just monster. And it sets itself, and if you do, returns the target to the hand.
All 3 of those are absolutely correct.
Let's go! Easy! I know my cards! See, generic cards? I don't read generic cards, chat. Generic-ass cards, I should assume I know what they do. My cards? I know them because I need to explain them to people.
Another field spell you've been playing recently.
I haven't read this! My cards? I know them because I need to explain them to people. You can target one of your banished Cosmo monsters, return to the hand, and if you do, lose life points equal to its original level times 100. To reveal a number of Cosmo monsters in your hand... Oh, well, no, it's none of these are hard ones per turn. Is that the only change? Because none of these are hard ones per turn. These are soft ones per turn effects.
Correct, yes. This has no hard ones per turns, only soft ones
Let's
per turn.
go! Yeah, I just read the end, because I noticed there was no once per turn while I was reading through, and I was like, this seems a little bit amogus.
Unchained Soul of Disaster. I'll be amazed if you don't get this.
I know this card by fucking heart. Okay, without looking, I can recite what the fucking card says.
Alright.
Why is it level 7, Sam?
You're absolutely correct, of course.
I was worried you were gonna be like, yeah, I changed the I in disaster to an L, and you didn't spot it, Coder.
You've been
One
playing
tuner plus
Cyframes
one or
recently.
more non-tuner monsters. I have been playing Cyframes recently. Once per turn, during your opponent's standby phase, you can target one banished card, return it to the graveyard. Because in your graveyard, you can target one other card in the graveyard, shuffle both that card and this card from the graveyard into the deck. Both this face-up card... I just don't know if the wording is the same. Because I know what the card does, and this is what the card does. I just don't know if you altered the wording on, like, how it does it, or whatever. I'm gonna assume there's no difference. I assume this is the correct everything for Omega.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Let's
Nothing has been
go.
changed with Omega.
Epic!
It's a long enough effect that you might think something's wrong with it, though.
I mean, I did think there was maybe some stuff that you altered in the text, but like, this is what the card does. So I was like, okay, I'm not too worried. I'm gaming. I'm fine. Okay.
Fateful Adventure.
Ooh, I've been
Another
playing
card
this
you
one a
hopefully
lot.
should be experienced with.
Once per turn, the first time a normal monster you control be destroyed by battle is not destroyed. That is wrong. It's the first time a monster that is equipped with an equipped spell would be destroyed. It is by battle. It is not destroyed.
Yes, that's of course correct, but you know because you've been playing Plunder a lot with
Let's
Adventure.
go! I have been playing
And
Plunder a lot. This
it
comes
does
up in
come up with the
Plunder, chat.
Plunders.
It does
Yeah.
come up because they equip themselves and everything. It's cool. It's epic.
Yeah. Very funny little interaction.
Ooh,
Forgive
okay.
the art.
I know my guy
Link
QB.
doesn't like.
I know
You played-
my guy QB. It's not a when, it's an if. What do you mean? When this card is no more special summon, it might be a when. Oh my god. No, but it doesn't add a spell. It adds a trap. QB adds a trap. The crow adds a spell. Is it actually a when? I know it adds a trap and not a spell. But is it a fucking when? I'm gonna assume you're right on it being a when and that it just adds a trap and not a spell.
Yes, it's just Crow adds a spell, this one adds a trap.
But it's a
very easy
fucking
thing
when?
to
I
do
didn't
in
even
this
fucking
game.
know it was a
Yeah.
when. What the
They're all
hell?
when effects. You know, very early Pen era, these guys.
I did not know. I thought it said if. My bad.
You should be very familiar with this card.
Fuck! When pole position is removed from the field, destroy the face-up monster with the highest attack on the field. I don't think it's when pole position is removed from the field. I think it's when this card is removed from the field.
Isn't it funny? You know so much about how this card works, and it's been a big meme on your channel, but you don't really remember the text.
Yeah, so the face-up monster with the highest attack on the field is unaffected by the effect of spell cards. That's correct. I just don't know. I don't know if... No, it definitely destroys the face-up monster with the highest attack on the field. I think it's when this card is removed, not when pole position is removed. That's gonna be my guess.
Final answer?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, but I did not change anything about this card. This is its
Shit!
baseline text.
Dude, this triggers even if another pole position leaves the field. That's so weird.
Surely that's not how it functions, but that's what it says.
Oh
Here's one
my.
that's not been played in a while. We're pretty
When this
popular.
card is special summoned, you can target a level 4 lower monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but its effects are negated. Also banish it when it leaves the field. No, 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 no. No, it doesn't banish it when it leaves the field. It banishes that monster if Norden leaves the field.
Absolutely correct.
Let's go! Dude, I have not seen this card since goddamn Zoo
Yep.
format. You're making me
I'm
dig into
surprised.
cards from fucking 5 years ago.
Baguska.
2 level 4 monsters.
Preemptively, it's not that this is the OCG artwork. That is
Fair.
not what's different.
Very, very fair. Okay, so there's a couple of things that are throwing me off. Because
Run me through your process.
this feels correct, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't know if you can make Baguska with 2+ level 4s. I don't know if that's something that you can do. And the biggest issue that I've had is not remembering when the fuck Baguska detaches materials. I don't know if it detaches on your turn or the opponent's turn. I assume it's on your turn. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't recall ever my opponent passing to me with a Baguska and then detaching. So it makes no sense that it's on the opponent's turn, so it's probably on your turn. I also don't know, for the attack position effect, I don't know if it's neither player can target it, or if it's only the opponent. That is a lot that I'm fucking hesitating on.
Yeah, it's a complicated card.
Can it use 2+ level 4s? More often than not, with the detached materials, they can use 2+. And this came out like right after Link, so they really liked slapping 2+ on shit. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm going to assume that this card is written as normal. This is the correct text on Baguska. Nothing has been changed.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Coda, I'm very sorry, but Baguska is not a beast-type monster.
Huh? Wait, what?
He is a fiend!
Are you dead ass? There's no shot Baguska's a fucking fiend.
You can pull him up. He is a fiend.
There's no way. I don't believe you. This is a fucking fiend? Bro, there's no goddamn way. Oh my god. I didn't know that. I was clueless.
Next up, we have POWERCODE Talker.
Of all the fucking code talkers.
I would have loved to pick one you play all the time, but that would be too nice.
Are these arrows right?
Would I be so cruel?
Surely these arrows aren't right. POWERCODE's arrows. I have to think back to NR.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this did say play in NR format, didn't it?
Surely there's 2 arrows that point down. Do I have to tell you what the correct arrows are, or can I just say the arrows are wrong?
If you believe the arrows are wrong and that's your final answer, I'll accept that as an answer.
Okay, are the arrows wrong? I'm pretty sure POWERCODE points up to some capacity, and also points down twice. I'm gonna say POWERCODE Talker's arrows are incorrect here. Final answer.
This is the card as printed.
Deadass? Oh my god.
Yep, these are POWERCODE's arrows.
Fuck!
Your confidence wavering a bit, maybe feeling like
This
you
card's
shouldn't have
just
gone in such a
dog
high
shit. I don't
goal.
know. We don't play this card. I don't know.
Scapegoat. Classic
Special for
staple.
sheep tokens. Beast Earth level 1. Attack 0, defense 0, and defense position. They cannot be tributed. They cannot be tributed for a tribute summon specifically.
Oh, you're very quick on the draw with that one. Yes, of course. This
Let's
was
go! Yeah,
2004,
buddy!
whatever. I gotta include the Gem Knights in this.
Oh! Okay! Okay, I swear to God, if this is like, its defense is wrong, it's not a 9, it's not a level 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a 10.
That is 10 level stars.
I saw 9 level stars, I was like, oh, I got it. I fucking scoped that shit out.
Oh no, I've already thrown you off with levels once. Surely I wouldn't do it again.
Must first be fusion summoned with the above fusion materials. Can only special summon Gem Knight, Lady Brilliant Diamonds once per turn. Once per turn, you can send a face-up Gem Knight monster you control to the graveyard, and if you do special summon a Gem Knight fusion monster from your extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. It does have 34 attack. Does it have 1,000 defense?
Does it?
Shit, I haven't read this in ages as well. Holy. No, you can. I think the only one that you can only special summon once per turn is Lapis Lazuli. I don't think this card has that restriction of only being able to be summoned once per turn. And that is going to be my final answer.
You're right that there's something wrong, but the only thing wrong with this is that Lady Brilliant Diamond has 2,000 defense.
Its defense is wrong? I wouldn't fucking know! You never put this thing in defense.
You played Sidra once, right?
It's my first deck coming back into the game after playing it as a child, so yes.
This one is very mean. I'm gonna tell you that.
2 level 5 machine monsters. Once per turn, quick effect, you can banish one Cyber Dragon monster from your hand or face up from your monster zone. This card gains a 2100 attack until the end of this turn. Oh, there's so much that could be wrong with this. Is Seeger treated as Cyber Dragon in the grave? Am I allowed to look that up?
Yeah, you can check what Siege says. I don't have any problem with that.
Here, I'll put it on screen so chat knows I'm not cheating. Cyber Dragon Seeger. Cyber Dragon Seeger. Reads, is it just Cyber Dragon in the grave? This card's name becomes Cyber Dragon on the field in the graveyard. That made it harder for me. That genuinely made shit harder for me.
Oh, fun.
Once per turn, quick effect, you can banish one Cyber Dragon monster from your hand or face up from your monster zone. Does it banish from hand? I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever banish from the hand. Banish one Cyber Dragon monster from your... I think it doesn't vanish from hand. I think it doesn't vanish from hand. And I will go with that.
How confident are you that you have
not at all. I think
chat have retained their points?
I think I'm wrong. I think I'm dead ass wrong, but I don't know. There's nothing else that strikes me.
This effect is incorrect.
Okay.
The part about banishing a Cyber Dragon monster from hand or field is incorrect. The part that is incorrect is that it does not banish a Cyber Dragon monster. It only banishes Cyber Dragon. What is your favorite Subterra final battle effect?
It's not a
Kevin?
counter trap. It's not a counter trap. It's not a counter trap.
Yeah,
it's not a counter
yeah.
trap. It's not a counter trap.
You saw it. Some people I tested this on jumped directly to the effects and didn't notice that icon originally.
It's
but
not a counter trap. It's not a counter trap. It's not a counter
very
trap.
easy. This card
Dude,
is not a
if
counter
this is a
trap.
fucking counter trap, forget it. That'd be so broken.
Prank Kid Fansies.
Pranked Bansies. Thunder effect. Wind level 1. That's correct. 0 attack, 2000 defense is also right. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the fusion or link summon of a Pranked's monster, you can send one Pranked's card from your deck to the graveyard, except itself. Then you can special summon one Pranked's monster from your hand or deck in defense position, except Pranked's Fansies. You can only use this effect of Pranked's Fansies once per turn. That seems, that feels correct to me. Nothing seems incorrect here.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Nothing has changed about Fansies. I
Let's
just
go!
knew that you would, out of spite for this deck, make sure that everything was correct on Fansies.
Jesus Christ, man. Two fire effect monsters? Is that actually it? It actually is it. Okay. If a monster is normal special summon to the zones, this card points to exception to damage step. You can add one fire monster from your graveyard to your hand, but for the rest of the turn, you cannot activate the effects of cards with the added monster's name. That's wrong. You cannot summon monsters with the added monster's name.
I have
right.
indeed
I
lifted
know I'm
the
right. I know I'm
Sangan
right.
restriction onto this card.
Let's go!
A lot of people didn't realize you can still use the ash that you added on your own turn.
What is the last one you're gonna give me? You're gonna give me
Right.
something stupid like Chaos Max. I already know. Hit me with it.
Oh, no. Surely he's not playing
I
Chaos
knew you
Max,
would do
Kevin.
this, Sam! I knew you would do this!
Well, come on. You're very familiar with him. Your favorite card.
Oh my god. Is Chaos Max light? Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure Chaos Max is dark.
Oh, that just wouldn't make sense. It's a Blue Eyes monster.
You can ritual summon this card with Chaos Swarm. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this card attacks the finished monster, inflict double piercing battle damage. I'm pretty sure Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon is a dark attribute monster, and I'm going to lock that in as my final answer.
This is your
Oh
statement
yeah,
of
deadass.
what is wrong with the card. This
Oh
is
yeah.
your final answer for the final question of this inaugural episode of the show.
Yeah. It's a dark. It's absolutely a dark.
Chaos Max is indeed a dark monster.
Let's go! Easy! Oh my.
It also must be ritual summoned.
Yeah?
Which has been removed from this text box.
So are you telling me that I end with a score of like 14.5?
I don't give half points here. You missed that the text was
No!
missing. That was the
You
cheat.
didn't tell me there
That
was
was
two
the
things!
distract. I didn't. But you knew there could be.
I think I did pretty good. I think I was okay. I think I was
I
fine.
think for your first time doing this, not knowing what might be changed, what might be missing, I think you went in a bit too confident, but you got a
should've
pretty
read.
good score.
Well, no, I know that it must be
You should
ritual
have
summon.
studied, bro. You
I
should
just
have
I
studied.
didn't bother like thinking about it. I'm like, well, it's not a light, so boom, that's the mistake.
Hopefully this encourages everyone watching at home to actually read your cards for once.
Reading
Yeah.
is OP.
Because it turns out, even players that have played a deck for years might miss very crucial details of their own card effects.
Whoa, I didn't play Cyber Dragon for years. I played it for like 2 weeks.
So how many questions did you get wrong?
Whoa! I got no Unchained questions wrong. None of them things.
True. So true. Thank you very much for participating, Mr. Kevin. I'll let you get back to your
That
stream and
was,
the rest of your content.
That was sick. Thank you so much for coming on and giving us this quiz. That was pretty pog.